Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. 1, 2, 3.
This is Flagler Credit Union Stadium in beautiful Boca Raton, Florida. Bowl season rolls on with the Boca Raton Bowl. It's the Georgia Bulldogs and the Texas Longhorns. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
As I caught up with the Longhorns head coach before the game, Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason. I am challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make...
Send him back. Y'all hit that like, share, follow button, man. We back in this motherfucker, man. She brought me 100-foot ether cord so it stands my mom. Yeah, I had to connect my ether.
To the game.
Go Rams, hotty toddies. EA Sports.
Hey man, if you watching, hit that like, share, follow button.
Stadium in Orlando, Florida. The finishing touches on a long season and a great matchup we have for you in the Cheez-It Bowl. It's the Nebraska Cornhuskers and the Florida Gators. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
I can tell you there is a lot of excitement down here on the field. The energy is electric, and it is gorgeous weather here late in the season. The sun is out, and we're looking forward to some good football. As they say, it is perfect football weather. We're going to get great passing, good running conditions here on the field today. I'll keep you posted on how that plays out as the game goes along. Guys, back to you.
We'll see if they can handle the weather in this game. And here's the return. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Gives it on the option. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Might as well stick with him. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. The Gators in the hurry up. Jones wants to throw it. Quick completion on the out. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
To the air on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Got his man on the right. Across the 45. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Man, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. This time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
That's an example of the offensive coordinator trying to be aggressive and trying to take a shot. Now, the offense isn't able to click on that play, but moving ahead in the second half, it's important they continue to dial up these big plays. You want to stay aggressive. And you want
maybe some room here. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Got his man. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Florida! Great job by the back on the option.
and they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
And the extra point was good. And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Direct snap. Past the 45. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them out flanked with the Wildcat. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Snap to the back. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one.
And I I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the back. So a solid pickup there.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
On the direct snap, it's Nelson. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the first down, and they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Back has it. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground.
It's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it and they get that turn. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Direct snap. It's Nelson. Got a little, got some room, entered to the goal line. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Huskers!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And they did tack on the extra point. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one of this postseason showdown. Let's take a look at the stats so far. We've got a good one on our hands here. Let's hope we keep those good vibes going here in the second.
Number 91, set to kick this one.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working now.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Jones to throw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game. Running or throwing it. The second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
It's complete to the left. There he goes. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single.
There's some room. Touchdown, Florida. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy, he makes a big play. Yes, please.
And he tacks on the extra point. On the move from inside his 5. Makes a move. Oh, what vision. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Nebraska. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you can see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Jones wants to throw it. Buys a little extra time. The throw. With the catch, it's Pryor. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job. There's no gain on the play. The give on the option. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Shoots it to the left. It's caught downfield to the 43-yard line, and a first down for this offense. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Here's the pressure. Slings it downfield. Got it in the middle. It's Pryor. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
And to say he has trust in his running back catching the football is an understatement. I mean, there was 2 guys on him. Like, he was absolutely covered, but he still makes the play. And he does that a lot, man. He's a game breaker. He's a guy that can make big plays for this offense. If I'm the QB, though, I might be a little bit careful. If they got that many guys on him, I got to be safe with the football.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
The run inside. It's Montgomery. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground. He gets north fast.
They'll move the tight end. Run in the red zone. It's Montgomery. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Jones to throw. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The Gators are going to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Montgomery. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. 4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for 1 more snap to put up points before the half. Looking to throw. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Going for 6. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. So that's going to do it here in the first half. Stay tuned for the halftime break. Coming out with it, it's Hunter. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Nelson. Breaks into the open. The 50. He's inside the 40. The 20. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the catch. It's Lloyd. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Nice patience by the quarterback there. He had his receiver running a crossing route, but the QB knew it was zone coverage, so he's got to be careful and make sure that he hits him in a window. He did that right there.
Jones wants to throw it. Looking to scramble. Lets it fly. Complete to the right. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. The Gators come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. On the ground, it's Pryor. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. And the Gators moving quickly to the line.
That wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Looking downfield on first down. Escapes the pressure to his right. Incomplete. He was looking for the score there.
All right, for this offensive line now, you've got to gear up. You've got to really start to hone in, understand that if you don't start playing better and you don't start giving this quarterback time, trailing in the second half, needing to throw, you're not going to...
Makes the grab in their space. Touchdown, Gators! And they take it in for 6 more points. Extra point here will tie the game. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter.
Yeah, how about the design of the play? Doing a great job. Get it to your man, your running back. Now turn...
And that's a live ball. The Gators sending the offense back to work. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Motion from the wideout. Jones to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. They went for it all in the first play of the drive and come up empty.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Give that bitch.
Intercepted. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Husker.
What the fuck is wrong with him? I told him.
And that is
give
a
me a
critical
damn
error
fucking
at
time.
a critical juncture of the game, right?
Like
Because this thing's
that.
already close, and it's the smallest mistake that could make the difference. That pick six certainly hurts his team, but there's a lot of football left, a lot of time left. You got to be resilient as a quarterback. You have to be able to turn the page and get back out and attack with confidence.
You made a mistake. You're exactly right. We got to flush this. We got to move on. Obviously, the crowd goes nuts. The fans are all into it. The other side's energized. Now you got to go get your head together. Go watch the clip, see what happened. What did I do wrong? You got to get out there and go fix it because you still got a chance to win this ball game.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Motion from the wide receiver. Snags it and he's open. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Back to pass. Complete. Maybe a crease. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Running inside. It's Pryor. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given him some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Jones wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time, that's what forced the incomplete.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Release to the back. It's complete to the right. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Catch in the middle, it's Pryor. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. We've reached the break. It's Nebraska holding the lead and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Wants to throw it again. He'll take a shot. From the end zone, it's picked off. Smashes ahead. Going the other way, and he's got room.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB, making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Direct snap. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and
Might have a chance. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the snap, it's Nelson. And he forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the wildcat there.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Lining up in the wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Snap to the back. Makes a grab and room to run.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job, nice play call by the offense.
Back has it. And the wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. The Gators are going to call their first timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Fights off a defender. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. And the Huskers will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it. It's Nelson. This time, there is no running room to be found if this defense wasn't going to get hit with a big run twice in a row. Clock is stopped. Florida has called a timeout. It's second. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Fighting off the defender. Another broken tackle. Touchdown, Nebraska! He ran through 2 men on his way to the end zone.
And you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. He'll bring it back looking for help. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Jones to throw. He's taking the deep shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Under fire. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Timeout now called by the Gators. That's their last one. Now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Looking left. That pass is incomplete.
And now such a tough situation late in this game.
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He wants a big play here late. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way.
We needed to score. That shit was over. I made a play. GG's, bro. Alright, man. Y'all hit that like, share, follow button, man. Subscribe, whatever you want to do. YouTube, man. Wildcat Willie, man. Hit that shit. Hit that shit. Hit that shit. Man, I forgot to stream with my soulmate, boss. I'm gonna stream with my soulmate, boss.